So the third anniversary for Mortal Kombat 11 has come and gone, and sad to say we did not get any type of announcement from Ed Boon or NetherRealm Studios of a new game, but we did get a lovely leak from 4chan, because, you know, that's what happens when there's no news, someone will make news, right? So we got a lovely leak from 4chan, and surprise, it's not from Anonymous. It is from a supposed NetherRealm Studios game tester, and yeah, we're going to go through it and break it down. So it starts off by saying, spoiler, MK12, NetherRealm Studios tester number 17. I guess either it's a username or maybe it's this number 17 game tester that they have. But it starts off by saying, place tester for NetherRealm Studios here. Just wanted to make a quick post and spill the beans on what they're working on. Yes, it's Mortal Kombat 12. I don't know anything about the story or DLC plans. All I've got to work with is what I've seen and played myself. With that out of the way, here's what I can share. Get to the good stuff right off the bat. Number 1, roster is comprised of every character minus Guess, Cyber Sub-Zero, and Triborg from previous NetherRealm Studios and Mortal Kombat games. Okay, so we're basically going to go off of, I'm guessing the first, so 9, 10, and 11, I would say, since we got, yeah, minus Cyber Sub-Zero and Triborg, so I'm guessing 9, 10, and 11. We're not going to go any, past that for other characters. So we got those, which is a good amount of characters. Let's see, number 2, Mortal Kombat characters that were in Mortal Kombat 11 have some new special moves, brutalities, gear, and skins, while every character that wasn't in Mortal Kombat 11 is getting Mortal Kombat 11ified to speak. Okay, so this is good. So we're going to get something a little bit new with the characters that we've seen from Mortal Kombat 11, which is always good. And then we're going to get the characters from 9 and 10, assuming they don't go any further back than that, remastered, brought up to speed with the other characters. So I can get down with that. I like that idea. Now it goes on to say, number 3, gameplay is more Mortal Kombat 10 than Mortal Kombat 11. It's much faster paced with greater combo variety, but without the armored wake-up crap that plagued Mortal Kombat 10. Okay, so, every time there's a game like Mortal Kombat 9, 2011, Mortal Kombat 10, and Mortal Kombat 11, I feel like they all have similar fighting styles, and they kind of just tweak and make little adjustments as they go. Mortal Kombat 11, I think, was pretty good for me. I know some people like it, don't like it. So I think that's good. Let's see, number 4 says, crushing blows and fatal blows return, but are far more balanced now. Fatal blows are a one-use mechanic, one-use activated. It cannot be used again, regardless if it hits or misses. Crushing blows have been tweaked to be more consistent in number across the roster. Characters like Melina will receive some new crushing blows to help compete against crushing blow monsters such as Baraka and Jarrus. Oh, so there we know Jarrus is going to be in the game, so I'm guessing we're going to probably get some more, maybe Chronica, some of the newer bosses that we got from the last game. So I think that's pretty good. I think a lot of people have been, voicing their opinions about that, it being kind of unbalanced, so that's good to know that they're going to kind of address that in the new game. So number 5 says, game looks absolutely gorgeous, as NetherRealm Studios games typically do. Not really much deeper I can go on this one, but your eyes are in for a treat. So in past leaks, they talked about maybe upgrading the engine that powers the game graphics, but then there were some people that said that they're not going to make a whole generation jump, just like a minor jump and minor tweaks, since they're going to be bringing older generation games more to the current generation of games. So I think either way, even if they do minor tweaks with, next gen consoles and stuff like that being out, I think the game's going to look great. With the Street Fighter 6 game announcement, a lot of people were comparing that to Mortal Kombat and NetherRealm Studios because they've kind of set the stage for, what fighting games should look like. So I think that's a good thing from NetherRealm Studios. So even if they were just to be almost exact copy or just maybe minor graphic adjustments for more next-gen capable consoles, I'd be happy with that. So number 6 says, some stages I played on there are a living forest, the Netherrealm, and a new stage called Mausoleum. Judging from the decor, it's likely a Brotherhood of Shadow location. All right. Very dark, blood-soaked decor that with Shadow Priests lurking in the background. So what's interesting about this is that's going to be basically like Quan-Chi, Rico, and then we're going to have maybe possibility of some MK4 characters like Astra. So like there's a whole, I think that'd be great. So if we get something new that's more Quan-Chi related, Quan-Chi's going to be back, guys. Which he'd have to be because he was in the other game. So it's good that they're going to try to give us some new content aside just from bringing the characters over. Let's see. The Living Forest obviously means maybe Smoke will be here. That'd be kind of cool too. So let's see, number 7. Stage Fatalities return. I have no idea how many there are in the base game. Let's see, but the 3 stages I've tested on all have 1. Okay. I've heard that in previous leaks too, so it's good they're going to bring that back. Number 8, my favorite MK character is Quan-Chi, and he looks stunning from both a gameplay and visual standpoint. His portal stab move from Mortal Kombat 10 makes a return with a brutal crushing blow that shows the blade puncturing the back of the opponent's neck. Ooh, sounds delightfully painful. He's got a skin inspired by a really cool piece of fan art that fans will love. And then he just talks about if you want to do messaging, he'll answer what he can. So this leak doesn't give too much away as far as what you would think. Like you said, not anything story or DLC related, but more of the mechanics of the game, what features we can see, and of course, some details about the characters. So we obviously know that more of the Cyber Initiative may be taking out, or just maybe made more DLC related. But I think it's cool that Quan-Chi is going to make a return. That may, help with the Revenants. We had a lot, Striker, I think Smoke was a Revenant too. And we had a couple characters that we never really saw what happened to them, or assume we don't know what happened to them. But it'd be kind of cool to see some of those storylines from Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath just kind of be revisited and see what happened to some of these characters. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of story they kind of go with. I mean, we've talked about so many on the channel now. It's just kind of like, if you bring all the characters, are we going to have a continuation of like either Shang Tsung's ending or Liu Kang's ending with the Great Kung Lao? Or are we going to have something totally different where we have another Titan come into play? I mean, the one I talked about recently where had to do with the new gods and stuff like that, I thought that was a really cool idea. So maybe they'll do something like that. But no matter what we get, I'm going to be excited and I'm going to be looking forward to. But again, let me know in the comments what you think about this leak. Does it get you more excited for Mortal Kombat 12? And make sure you check out the video I did recently about all the possible gaming events that we could have this year, including the one I missed out of EVO 2022, which is in August. Make sure you watch that video so you can get an idea of, month by month, when and where we could possibly see a Mortal Kombat 12 announcement, if it's going to happen this year. That's it for this video, guys. Enjoy that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys next time on the Mashup.